And I am Maze.
And tonight, we watch BloodBowl.
And I am Maze.
And I am amazed you remembered your script. You have the controller.
Insert laughter.
Oh, it's going to be one of those nights.
Every night's one of those nights. We are going to Cabal Vision.
Yep, then search for match.
Oh. Ooh.
You know what? Which one did you pick?
The very third one.
Oh,
because
good.
The first
second
two.
one is a trap.
I was gonna say the first two looked like one of those teams that's always on, but is never always on.
Yeah, I think it's a trap. I think they're trying to trap us specifically. I don't think Cabal Vision likes our program.
I don't think it's that. But there's a lot of things I don't think.
Yeah.
Like, it should not be illegal to make sausages out of your neighbor's dog.
There should be BloodBowl there should be Cabal Vision in BloodBowl 3. And also, you should not do that. Unless it's a wiener. What do we... Turn 7, and it looks like Woolen's squad, who... I actually think I know that coach. I think he's part of the league. Is leading 1-0. Where's the ball? Whoop. Oh! Someone just got kicked. Turn 8 for the Wolf Fangs. It looks like the Wolf Fangs are currently losing and they have the ball. So... that doesn't look good. What are they, humans?
These ones?
Yeah, humans.
They are the most of the vanilla.
They are.
Which is why they are not doing good against Necromantics.
But they are taking a long time to think about their turn, aren't they?
No.
Oh god, give me that. You're giving me vertigo.
You cannot get a skin disease from someone else controlling a video game camera.
That's not what that word means. Blitz! Which, hey, it does something good.
Yeah, it does that.
I think he's gonna knock out that giant Frankenstein-looking motherfucker. I actually didn't see who he was aiming at.
So is that technically racist?
No.
Calling all flesh golems Frankensteins?
No. Because that's the movie trope. And that's what that army is based on. Movie tropes. Horror film movie tropes. Because that's what BloodBowl is. Nothing but every bad joke you can tell on a football pitch. Ain't it beautiful?
I feel like this should be a collectible card game.
You've said that before?
Well, I've said tabletop RPG.
Yeah, and you've also said card game. I do not see this translating to the card game format.
Oh, no. This is one of those ones that you market really heavily and get people who are fans of the product already to buy in huge amounts in the assumption that they think you're going to do an actual thing. And then after 3 sets, you just drop it.
Oh, the Fantasy Flight model.
Yes! It's very lucrative. They bought their own warehouse.
I know. I went there once for the tournament. Oh,
he's dead and injured. No long-term effect. Let's see if it sticks.
Doesn't look like it's sticking, Bob.
Doesn't look like it's apothecarying over.
Doesn't matter. He's standing right up. Because the dead don't care.
When they do that, do the opposing team still get to keep the SPP?
Yes.
Okay. They just get another chance to re-dead him.
Yeah. Which is a weird way of putting that. Meanwhile, it's turn 8.
Unliving?
Are you going to try for a vanity pass?
A vampity pass, maybe.
Nope.
And that's the half.
That's the half. Humans fail to dodge.
They're good at that.
Oh, no, it looks like the wolf fangs get... Oh, sorry, the Wolfen squad get to return the fucking favor for that last...
They get to retaliate. Ooh. Oh, wait, they're slow. Never mind.
Also, there's nothing to retaliate for. They pushed down a flesh golem, which got back up.
They should retaliate anyway.
It seems a little dirty calling him a flesh golem. Like he's made out of penises.
No, that's a fleshlight golem. Different monster entirely.
Oh. Monster?
Monster.
Is it though?
Yes.
Yeah,
especially since it oozes from a lot of spots.
Just makes it easier.
No. No, it doesn't. Fleshlight golems are made with 60% human reproductive DNA.
Well, that's a hit, because I'm sure you don't have dodge.
According to some religions, they're technically people.
Oh, Leopold is dead.
Let's see if he's gonna pop back up like his counterpart team.
No,
he does! He does!
Or the counterpart team. Good job, raise the dead. I fucking hate him. There is somebody in our current BBLWN league with an undead skeleton on his team named Michael Harris.
Yep.
I'm not okay with this.
Nope. I really think to add to the lore though, that if a character is raised up on an undead team, that name needs to be retired.
No, not the way I do it. Because my lore is every time I draft a new Skaven, I just name him after whatever number he's replacing. So I don't care what his name was before he joined my team now. His name is Michael Harris. Why is that undead skeleton named Michael Harris? He died. Don't die. You'll be fine.
He always shows up for practice.
Just not our... Yeah, for some reason, just not our practice.
Being dead doesn't stop a person. BloodBowl is life, but it is also unlife.
You know what? Honestly, if there was a proper Skaven necromantic faction, I'd play it. Like, if the Skaven discovered necromancy, that'd be cool. Why have the Skaven never discovered necromancy?
Don't they eat their dead?
That's why the Skaven have never discovered necromancy. Cannibalistic bastards. Knocked out! Set up! And now we see if this human coach can...
Human coach.
Can tear apart his undead
We need
opponent.
ice cream on our show.
Ice cream.
We should find an ice cream endorser.
We should... Oh, hey, someone's watching. Hey, howdy.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Blank and Blank's Ice Cream. You know the guys.
You know the guys.
They're not paying us yet, so we're not saying their name.
No, fuck that noise. But now I want ice cream.
We'll call them Tim and Larry.
Tim and Larry. I've had Tim and Larry's ice cream. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It's like they think a funny name covers up mediocre ice cream. Hey, the human coach did something.
He did it!
Yay!
You get a star today, friend.
BloodBowl 3. Please have a proper editor for setting up pre-game setups.
Oh yeah, save multiple, not just 3. You gotta have, like...
No, it's only 2.
Build a playbook.
The problem, okay, so the Blood Bowl 2, you can have 2 plays set up, but it's like specific pieces in specific places, and I'm like, no, I want to be able to have like, I just need line rats here, and I need like gutter runners here. I don't need like
fancy.
Because then like one person gets knocked out, and suddenly the computer just puts it somewhere random.
Right.
I'm like, no.
Jen and berries. Yeah.
Yeah, Jen and Berries is pretty fucking good ice cream. I've had them.
Although
Remember
I still
that place in Alaska that used honey?
Yes.
Oh, I miss
So
their ice cream.
I will free endorse one place. If you ever find yourself on vacation in summertime in Fairbanks, Alaska, check out Hot Licks ice cream.
Oh my god, that shit's so delicious.
Alaskan blueberry is what they are famous for.
Do not get the ones that taste like beer. Every
Those
time
are-
I try one, they taste like shit.
I've had a couple and they're okay, but I don't like. That's not usually the kind of thing I go for.
Tasted
They
like
did-
shit.
They did a great straight up cherry though.
Oh yeah, no, their other ice cream flavors are fucking amazing.
What do the
It's
kids call it today? Lit?
I don't know. All I know is Alaska is still only one of the few places I can leave the Pacific Northwest and still get coffee. Here's your ball! Would you like it? Oh. Okay. Quick snap. Everybody
So-
gets to move on. Sure.
Do all the Starbucks close early, or do they just switch to serving like lemonades?
No, Starbucks is just like the it's like the bare minimum. And even then I'd rather not.
Well, I mean, it's reliable in a pinch. It's Folgers with
it's-
flavor,
It's bare minimum.
even if that flavor is burnt.
And even then, oftentimes outside of our area, you can't find an open fucking Starbucks after like whatever. And even then, like, I'm just trying to go get coffee at a gas station in most places. Like, yes, there's always Starbucks, but good luck fucking finding one sometimes. You remember Illinois?
No, that's why I'm asking.
I do not remember any coffee. Okay, I had to walk around downtown Indiana for like 45 minutes to find a single place that served fucking coffee.
That means
Much less, why not just find a Starbucks?
this year we're gonna have to take an Uber to the Walmart to get another case of energy drinks.
Shit.
Because I'm not flying down with the remnants from this last con.
No.
It's not gonna live long enough.
Yeah, because there was no coffee at Gen Con and it just pissed me off.
But they had that little coffee stand downstairs in the main lobby.
Yeah, they closed at 2.
Oh shit. But that doesn't make sense. I mean, it's a con. People are going to want that energy to keep going. That would be like the perfect opportunity for a coffee place to just make bank.
Sure.
Like-
If only they had thought of that.
Right?
And Frenzy.
I barely knew her.
Well, you know what? It works.
That's what I like about Frenzy, though. I mean, if you've got someone that's going to go blitz around and attack people, getting that second one in case you don't get that POW is just, it's what you got to do.
Here's a thought process for you. Gutter Runner with
Uh-huh.
Frenzy and Wrestle.
Sure.
And then Strip Ball.
Oh, yeah. If you're throwing strip ball on there, definitely.
Yeah. So
I mean, you don't have, and I believe that Wrestle will let you choose Wrestle on your first attack if you don't want to move that second space, or
if you have a both down as an option, yeah.
yeah. You okay?
Yeah, it's just literally every time you do that thing with your nose, it does that thing
Yeah, the
in my
cartilage.
eardrums that makes me want to punch you in the throat.
Super itchy today. I don't know
Well,
why.
then go
It's only
blow
the-
your nose and
it's,
come back.
it's not a blow my nose thing.
Then take a allergy pill or something. Oh. Oh, the wolf fangs. Yeah, the humans are not doing so well.
they're not doing so well too.
I don't see them winning this game.
I think they still have a chance.
And well, okay,
It is early in the half, but they got to really, pull their head out of their ass and get it together.
this does mean because the necromantic received the ball that the humans received the ball the first half, had it taken from them, and were scored on.
Yes.
Let's watch the necromantics win.
No. Go Team Meatbag!
Meatbag! In this case, we mean, of course, the Wolf Fangs, which is a cool name, not at all edgelordy. Okay, so
Lordy, edgelordy, look who's 40.
tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Okay, you're fucking wrong.
Fair enough. But the fucking Wolf Boys from 40K.
Oh, the Wolfen. Yeah.
The please tell me that those aren't the armies that the 80s forgot. Like, it's got 80s cringe just all over those fucking army boxes.
It depends if they have flaky white stuff under their arms.
That depends on how you paint them, of course.
Now, I kind of want to do that. The ones that are running, just put little flecks of white in there to show that they're not using speed stick. Do you remember that? Do you remember those white bars that would get like clumped up on your under the hair?
No.
Oof.
No.
I do.
No, I used gel from the moment I could afford my own deodorant.
Oh, I stopped using the gel in middle school. When I found out about the medical study on possible links of the aluminum in that to Alzheimer's, I stopped immediately.
Yeah, no, I switched to that weird ass rock thing when I was like 23.
See, strip ball would have been a good thing here.
You know, it would.
This is my first time tuning in. Is this like the Warhammer Fantasy version of Madden?
You know, it really fucking is. Also, hello, Will. It is. It's a turn-based tactical strategy football game where you play with Warhammer creatures. It's called Blood Bowl, and we do this every Monday night.
9 p.m. Pacific Stoner Time.
Watch.
Sometimes we're on time.
Ta!
Hope your evening is good. Ours is. How's yours?
Our evening as well. Yeah, my evening's fucking great now. I
could go for a bite, but we'll see how I feel after the show,
I don't know.
Someone said something about ice cream earlier.
Oh yeah, we have ice cream. I'm gonna make a waffle and put ice cream on it. That shit sounds delicious.
I think I'm just gonna, eat the ice cream. It's faster that way.
I guess.
You know what they need to do?
Waffles.
They need to create.
Waffles?
They need to create
It's a waffle.
a savor.
There's nothing wrong with waffles.
They need to
Waffles
create
are
a
the perfect
sweet
fucking
chip.
dessert.
They need to create a sweet chip
For the waffles?
for the ice cream. Imagine it. Okay, so you know nachos, right? And the salsa.
I'm aware.
But instead of savory, have it sweet, so you could do scoops of ice cream.
Yeah, they're called ginger snaps.
No,
Or wafers.
too bland.
No, like those got those chocolate wafers. Dude, people have done this.
Yeah, but that's not really a chip. It's got to have that Dorito style crunch, but just be sweet.
I cannot think of a way to make a savory crunch sweet.
Because that had a PB&J if it was delicious. Oh, a PB&J burger.
Final Fantasy X2. Nice! That's the one where the outfit change the powers, as I understand?
I don't know. I never played X2. The last Final Fantasy game I got really invested in had three-dimensional water volleyball.
Which was X. So you literally stopped right before. Yeah. The last one I played. Okay. Not counting the fact that I'm currently playing the 7 remake, because I don't think I actually played 7 originally. Well, I mean, I did, but I stopped when I got to Midgar.
Waffle cone chips dipped into softened ice cream. Yeah, like, when you let the McDonald's cone sit for like 20 seconds.
Sure. Oh, yeah. No, that would.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you get the waffle cone, and then you dip that in chocolate so it stays more firm, and bam. Serve it with some soft serve. Got yourself a fucking dessert, man.
If you want the true Dorito feel, you could put on there like
No.
cocoa powder
No, I don't.
or powdered sugar.
Oh, yeah, no. Cocoa.
So you got the dust on your fingers.
Oh, yeah. That would make it pretty fucking good. Oh, god damn it. Waffles. I can make waffles. I like waffles. Meanwhile, yeah, okay, the Necromantic just went backwards with the roll. But sometimes I guess you gotta do that.
Do you think they'll have Blood Bowl at Gen Con this year?
I have no idea. They didn't the last time I went. See, the problem is that I have fallen in love with what has to be like the most fucking niche game on the internet. Like
Club Penguin?
Never even heard of that one. So the last Final Fantasy game I beat was 6, but it was called 3, and it was on the Super Nintendo. And I was 14 and able to focus.
So I don't think Blood Bowl is the kind of programming that draws in the under 25 crowd too much.
Yeah, not really, no.
So I'm pretty sure everyone here is familiar with the age-old story of Final Fantasy 3/6.
Tell you what, first person to tell me the status spell combination that was instant death that they took out of the remake gets 5 points. Final.
Does it count if I give it?
No.
Oh.
Stop giving the answers when I give challenges. Ruins all the fun of giving challenges.
Indeed I am. Excellent.
Exclamation point! No, that's not. That's a... Never mind. Well, we got a stun.
Lasistia?
Lastia, I think.
No, that's a continent. They don't name their guys after continents.
Flesh Golem is on the move.
Sorry,
Oh,
still thinking about the fleshlight golem.
Fleshlight Golem! Ew,
Right.
Also kind of hot in a way that I don't want to talk about.
Putting the console in and turning it on. Lol. I never got into Final Fantasy.
It's fantasy football.
Plugging. Plugging the console in and turning it on. Lol. I never got into Final Fantasy. I assume.
Yeah.
See, Final Fantasy is a gateway drug. Your friend says, try it, man. It's cool. You give in to peer pressure, sink in 12 hours of your life, and next thing you know, you're mainlining Final Fantasy for the NES through the vein in your arm.
Or worst case scenario,
D&D, you become a dungeon master.
Or worst case, or even worse, you end up like having to move on to harder JRPGs, and next thing you know, you're like mainlining Persona and shit.
No, one snorts Persona. One does not mainline Persona.
Really?
Unless
Unless
they're heating Persona on a spoon, then they're injecting it.
That's how I did it.
That's Black Tar Persona.
God, I played Persona 5. That game was so fucking freaky. No, don't get me wrong. It's a fucking great game. But, like...
Never a good time for one of those.
Woo! Both down!
But if you're gonna get a skull, make sure you get the skull that hits the other guy, too.
One can hope. So he's got this game on lock. He's won the game so far, so long as the human team doesn't get that ball from him.
Nah, they're fine. They can do it.
So do you think he's even going to bother trying to threaten the score?
Nah, they're fine. He can do it. Isn't Black Tar Persona just Shin Megami Tensei? Its sister series?
Yeah, okay, first of all, you can get your I know more about... We're old men. We don't know this shit.
I've heard the name. I've never played the game. But I believe the answer is no, because they keep on making.
I have no idea. I've never seen it.
They keep on making Persona games. I think they released Persona 4 on everything that can play a game.
Okay, so I played Persona 5, but keep in mind that I am an old man with no attention span, so I got to the artist boss and couldn't beat him on my first go, and then I haven't played since.
I play Pokemon because it makes me feel better.
You know, to this day, my favorite video game is still Video Blackjack. It's on my phone, and it's easy. You know, it's Solitaire. Now that Solitaire is on my phone, I've given up playing all my other games. Like the puzzle game with the Marvel characters that I was obsessed about for like 17 years.
You know what this means, don't you?
Fuck you.
You know what this means, don't you?
I don't.
I forgot where I was going with this. I had something for this.
I'm sure you did.
And it was going to be very cutting. Very insulting.
I don't... Okay, okay, so in the last 15 years I've beaten 2 video games that are not fighting games or sports games, because they don't count. Like...
So are you counting times you beat a game for the very first time, or just beat a game in general?
Beat a game in general, twice.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There was the game, it was like 12 hours long, and you got to go from good or evil and kill guards and shit.
Okay.
And there was like 2 sequels to it, and one of them you got a dog.
That sounds like Fallout.
No. You were a hero.
Doesn't help. Still sounds like Fallout. But I mean, at least they gave
brighter
you
and
the option.
cartoony. It was also a really short game, but I forget the name of it all of a sudden. God damn it, now I can only think of as Fallout. Fuck you for that. And after that, I beat Black Flag. I managed to beat Black Flag, but that's like... So for some reason, like, the ship combat became almost, like, meditative for me.
Right.
Like, I would log into Black Flag and be all like, okay, I'm gonna go take a couple ships and then go to bed. It's like 9:30 at night. I gotta be at work in the morning. So usually...
Sea shanties and all
I'm
that.
thinking like an hour and a half of ship hunting and then bed. Next thing you know, it's 4:30 in the morning. But the problem is like, that was happening a lot.
Right.
Which actually made it much easier to beat, because eventually I had to stop hunting ships and play the game.
Because the game said, damn it.
Well, the game said, you can't access this part of the map until you play the rest of the game, asshole. And I'd be like, oh, okay, so I should stop taking ships. That's all I did. I only played the game when I was like, I want to explore that part of the map now. Finish the storyline then.
That's kind of like Kingdom Hearts. There's a lot of people who played through the first 2 games and ignored everything else just for the gummy ships. And like the only reason they played the main storyline was to get more of the gummy pieces. To go back to gummy ships.
God, though, I can't remember the name of that damn game.
But yeah,
oh, there goes the wolf, and oh yeah, he's going for it, and touchdown.
See, I couldn't tell you how many games I've beaten in the last however length of time you said.
Red Fang. He named his team.
Especially since, you know, last week I beat 4 video games.
Yeah. Like, I've sat and watched you beat most of the Mario games in like 20 minutes. That's not... I've never beaten a Mario game.
I spent a lot of summers dying. I basically memorized the flow of certain levels.
It's gonna bug me all night until I remember the name of that fucking game. Like, seriously, 5 points to anybody who can tell me the name of this game. I don't remember. I will answer yes/no questions until we find it, if you think you can help me narrow it down.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
It's a video game.
Fallout?
No. Brighter than Fallout. Almost cartoony. There were demon doors in it. You would eat a baby chick.
Doors.
You had to eat a baby chick to open one of the demon doors.
Are you talking about Binding of Isaac?
No. And another one, you had to get drunk and throw up in front of the demon door for it to open. Like each one had a
Shit,
different
still
task.
smells like Binding of Isaac.
No. Less scary. Was it? You could be either an archer or a wizard.
Okay,
or
so it's
use
not
the sword.
It's not Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, it was fantasy.
And only 4 character class options.
No, you were one person, and depending on what skills you used, you got experience points for those skills. So if you killed somebody with your archery, then you got archery experience points, and that went up. But it wasn't a Bethesda thing. So it wasn't like...
So it's not Elder Scrolls.
No, it was cartoony.
Fallout Shelter?
No.
Kidding. That one... that one's one of those hurry up and wait games. You know, like, you're going to build something, and you paid your little resources, and now you got to wait 28 hours, because that's how long it takes to build that one room.
There was a bordello in it, too. You could buy the bordello. I think you found the deed. Riot! Well, everybody just lost a turn, so this game's gonna get...
Was it one of the Lara Croft games?
No.
Because I noticed you were playing those a lot, too.
Yeah, but I've never beaten the Lara Croft game. Like, I want to
Does the Nude Raider patch still work on the new ones?
I do not know.
Me either.
It was also one of the first games with, like, a morality scale in it. No, I mean, I've played Tomb Raider. I've never played Uncharted. I'm not playing Uncharted because I can't beat Tomb Raider. And if I can't beat Tomb Raider, I'm not playing Uncharted. Like, I have Tomb Raider on easy. It's not that I can't beat Tomb Raider. It's that I can't... I have to... If I play a video game, I have to... Especially something narrative like Tomb Raider.
Right.
It's like it's like a TV series. I have to binge it.
You got to start at the first one. You can't just start at the...
So I'm on the
most
first
recent.
one. But, like, if I don't play it every week, or if I don't play it every other day, if I take a week off, I lose my part of the story.
And then you got to start all over again.
Because they won't let me just, like, rewind 30 minutes of the video game. Hey, would you like to play that last 30 minutes over again? I like to reboot. I actually really enjoy it. I just,
I feel like the modern one isn't so much of a pixelated representation of Angelina Jolie.
You know, it isn't. Actually, it doesn't much like her at all. But I will say this, and I'm just going to go out on a limb with this. I, as a person who enjoys playing video games, even though he is terrible at them, I love cutscenes. And more importantly, I love QuickTime scenes.
So speaking of cutscenes...
I mean, I don't want them to be the entire video game, but I found that the Lara Croft game put the QuickTime scenes in really interesting places that told the narrative of the story.
Unpopular opinion
I
here.
fucking liked it. What's up?
They should have made a sequel to the 1990s movie Double Dragon.
They really fucking should have.
They set a river on fire.
They really, and honestly...
That was one of the best parts. That in the arcade. God, did they get that wrong about the future?
God, I love that movie.
It's like Blade Runner for kids.
But not in any way that I would understand those two to be analogous. But otherwise, I completely agree with you.
I miss arcades. Right? Now what are we going to spend our quarters on? Laundry? God.
Okay, somebody brought a pinball machine to the convention, which was awesome, so I got to play that. And there was an arcade in our mall, and it was open for like 4 days. And then the mall shut them down because they didn't have an attendant on site, and nobody was cleaning up after customers. I only got to shove $5 in their pinball machine before they were shut down. I was so just like...
I was upset. I wanted to take our youngest child to go play the Ninja Turtles arcade game.
It's gone now.
I know it's gone now.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saving up to buy one. I think we could put it right here. Just to the left of the TV. You're thinking about how pissed everyone will get.
Yeah, including myself. No.
That is an excellent plan. You
know what I miss arcades for, though? Shooter games.
Oh, like Area 51 or
Yeah.
Maximum Force.
My favorite one, though, was Time Crisis.
I
The
never
foot pedal for cover. Woo!
I never played that one, but I pumped a lot of hours into Area 51.
Not so much that one for me. I mean, yeah, it was an Area 51 knockoff that I played a lot in my local arcade. But Time Crisis, the first one, I think that like all of my break money.
Did you ever play the police force one?
That's the one I'm talking about right there.
The
Police Force. Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but they used like screen captures of real people. It looked like a video game version of like if they did the Street Fighter 2, the movie, the arcade game.
Something like that. Yeah, I remember it was pretty freaky, and I loved it. It was at the movie theater where they showed the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh yeah. The Indigo Shrew or something.
Not that. No. It was a place called Lincoln Plaza in Tacoma.
Oh.
It's gone now. It was shut down.
That's what happens when people don't care for their local small businesses.
It's
only
okay.
you
They were
are
kind of
preventing. I was gonna say only you are preventing assholes from being homeless.
Still can't remember that. Seriously though, 5 points to anybody who can help me remember the name of the video game, because it's killing me.
And remember, when you save up 253,762
the points aren't worth anything, but
then how are we going to get rid of all these Monday Night Blood Bowl themed Letterman's jackets? I also don't like Amazon. The team, the company, or the forest?
Because honestly,
or the river. That's 4 things.
Fuck that river. That river's got some weird shit in it, man. I just
got
trust
fish that eat other fish and people.
And there's a fish that goes up your pee-pee there. There's a pee-pee fish.
There might be a pee-pee fish. I don't know if it's an urban legend
It was in the Venture Brothers episode. That makes it real.
But they also said that it was an urban myth.
Venture Brothers. That's how I know there is a Bigfoot. And he loves art therapy.
And he has male pattern baldness. Company. I like the team, forest, river, and the... Oh yeah, I forgot one. Forgot about the mythical Amazons.
There's also not so mythical Amazons because they are a team in this game.
Mentioned. Team.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Venture Brothers is life canon. Okay, so...
so here's the thing. And I have said this before, and I've told you this. My theory is that the Guild of Calamitous Intent is, in fact, an underground federal investigation, a federal organization. They're controlled by like the NSA or the CIA or something, and it's their job to keep like costume bad guys in check. Yeah. And what they
Mental institutions can't help them. It's now your job to make sure they don't nuke the planet.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And
also, here's a helicarrier.
And you can only do like certain kinds of super science, crazy science, if you have like
a license.
And you can only get the license if you have a good guy who's willing to like oppose you. So that's why they're always looking for a nemesis. Let me be your arch. Nope, never mind.
I don't want to play that hard. I don't want to play that hard. God, I missed the Starbucks. Berserk.
Because I keep on thinking how, like, honestly, I do not overthink the Venture Brothers.
Do not underthink it either. You just got to think it the right amount.
Which usually involves getting more high before you.
But not acid.
No. That I wouldn't know. Honestly, I've never tried it, and I'm okay with that.
Honestly, we recommend smoking a joint and then doing either an Irish car bomb or a Skittle bomb, and then watching Venture Brothers while your brain starts to do whatever brain stuff do.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, it's satire of high quality.
which is why I love it. Speaking of satire of high quality, I would like to direct you to the Steam network for Blood Bowl 2, where we have the OrKK. Please sign up. We are giving away $50 to the winner of the tournament, and I will go into more detail on that. Well, actually, I have a YouTube video. Just look up the
Yeah,
website.
that's going live. The money tournament's going live in 2 days.
Really, yeah. Holy shit, 2 days.
2 days.
That snuck the fuck up
Right?
on us, didn't
I'm glad I checked.
Me too. All right, so yeah, $50 to the winner. So it's time to start.
We should have a special YouTube video where we open.
Oh yeah. But anyways,
live on Monday Night Blood Bowl.
so we're gonna be doing our first $50 tournament here shortly, and we're not doing another one until we get monetized. So tell your friends about us,
You know what we should do? We should run a telethon.
and then all the money that we make on the channel is gonna go towards like tournaments and shit. So like, tell your friends about us.
Like, we should get some cameras set up at the store and do a Monday Night Blood Bowl telethon.
That sounds great.
And we'll invite the wargaming communities. We'll invite the painters. And we'll start, and then we'll just go.
You know that I want this YouTube channel to have absolutely as little association with that store as possible, right? Because well, I mean, that's my business. That's where I work. I got customers there. I'm smoking weed right now.
Well, I mean, there'd be parts of the telethon that we would naturally.
I feel like this is an official boundary, and I'm asking you to drop it so we can get back to the show.
We don't have to do it at that store. We could go to the Friendly Grandmother's store. You know the one I'm talking about, the one with all the rules and the 2 stories.
Oh yeah, they'd love that. Get me the fuck kicked out of there.
Banned for life.
No. Frenzy!
Live from Municipal County Jail, Monday Night Blood Bowl.
Hey, they let us stream.
Say hi to Officer Dennis. He's holding the camera for us, because we're not allowed to have electronics through the bars.
Turns out the fact that we've been doing this every Monday night for 10 years holds a little bit of clout.
A little bit.
It's actually been like 4.5 years since we started doing this. Our second week on YouTube, though, because fuck Twitch.
We tried Twitch, but Twitch was all like, I don't know.
We didn't like it.
It wasn't a good fit.
It wasn't a good fit.
So we went our separate ways because we didn't want to live stream us eating food or bathing in a swimming pool or what was another popular one? Playing the latest, greatest video game.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to play Blood Bowl.
There's a lot of great content creators for Blood Bowl.
There's a couple of them. And a lot of them are even very, very smart. And you know what? I would love to be the kind of Blood Bowl channel that does like vast amounts of research and knows what he's talking about. And fine, sometimes I'm even right, which is nice. But
I also prefer YouTube. It's easy, and I get to archive my stuff.
That is true.
Yes.
I like being able to archive my shit. But like, mostly I just like watching. I just find it a very interesting strategic game.
Very strategically interesting.
But like, I don't know what teams are better than what.
Oh, I do.
You know, when like
I don't know what the specific
like
tiers are.
I can't make a 45-minute video every week on Blood Bowl. I just can't make Blood Bowl my life enough to make that a thing. Like, I want to.
You would have to be on all the platforms. You'd have to Twitch, YouTube,
fuck that.
TikTok.
Oh, fuck TikTok. No, I'm never. No, TikTok scares me. I've seen people on TikTok, and just being in the same room with them while they're on TikTok has made me realize that is never going on my phone. Because the moment I open it, I will be done to the world. I have seen the ADD. I have seen the ADD nightmare that is TikTok.
I once got 3 hours of sleep on a work night.
Because your phone finally died?
No, because I finally died. I woke up the next morning,
and the
my alarm was going off and the TikToks were still going.
Holy fuck, that is why I don't have TikTok. Right fucking there.
But the worst part is, it doesn't give you a new video. No, whatever video you pass out on, it repeats it until you swipe up or down to change the video.
That's fucked up. Yeah,
That's why I end up doing unboxing videos at work. But it's people.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, but that when people say I want to show you something from my phone, I usually go, what? Because I've known him for too long.
Sometimes it's a video, but not usually. Usually it's a meme.
And I still have to ask what sometimes, just because you never know.
You never do.
Sometimes it's about Venture Brothers.
Sometimes it's Dune related.
You know, those are the ones I like. Except for the... Currently, the Dune group has started doing this thing where they just take regular memes and put, like...
Dune stuff, the blue eyes.
Yeah, it's like, that's... Alright. Apparently low effort is the current joke in the group. Oh, look! The humans got the ball! Into a somewhat scoreable position.
They could still win this!
No.
I'm optimistic.
But they did get a nice throw in.
I'm optimistic.
Ball went from here to here. Got a push.
Well, it's not in the same place. It's going to confuse him a little.
I think that he's going to try to... Does he have any rerolls left? He does. So, this is a simple blitz out.
Yep. See, all they have to do is Hail Mary. She'll make it right.
Can that wolf reach him? Movement 8. 1... Well... You know, I'm not going to do the math. I want to be surprised.
I am not surprised.
I'm always a little shocked when necromantic teams win.
I am not surprised.
They're also quite a power... I need to play against more necromantic teams, because I have actually...
That is shocking.
When I think about it, I think that I mostly lose against them. It's those fucking werewolves, Movement 8 and they're scary attack beasts.
Do they get the regen bonus too?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are a very scary attack beast at Movement 8.
Because that would suck for that to be the one positional in the game that has neither a regen nor an apothecary.
The entire team gets regen, or the entire team gets an apothecary.
I think...
I'm pretty sure that those are team-based. At least in Blood Bowl 2.
I feel like... the regen is a bit more powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Friend showed me TikTok. It was not appropriate. Werewolves, with their Hugh Jackman aesthetic and multifaceted lore. Yeah, well, what if the silver allergy is a typecast, like with vampires and garlic? Like, what if it was just that one vampire that happened to have a genetic allergy or some kind of allergy to garlic, but not all vampires?
Or maybe he just had or maybe it wasn't even like that. Maybe it was like a weird, personal belief against garlic.
Like when someone says they're allergic to onions, but really they're not?
Or like Pythagoras and his bean thing.
Or Icarus and being allergic to the sun.
Yeah, oh god. You know what? A sunlight injury when you're trying to, fly from slavery is really dangerous.
He should have just been happy. 3 hots and a cot.
Was that the whole point of that story?
Income. You know, he had purpose.
I don't know. A lot of the Roman mythology I don't know what kind of story they were trying to tell me. or which moral they're trying to come across with. Like,
There was one about a bear that got a pedicure, or a lion. I forget which.
do not remember that one. Okay, at the beginning of the video game, you're like a small child, right? And like the village, there's like all these different things around the village. You have to earn 10 gold to get your sister's birthday gift, and like there's a fight between some bullies you can break up, or like you can. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
That sounds like Fallout 3.
God damn it! And your Fallout obsession.
But it's true. You start out as a baby, then it flash forwards to when you're like 10 years old.
Okay.
And you go to a
After
birthday.
you finish doing all this stuff, then an army comes in and wipes out your entire village, and like, thank you, Fable.
Oh,
Fuck! All this time. Fable.
I never realized how much Fable and Fallout have in common.
Oh god, I wish we were the kind of YouTubers who know how to do shit like that. We could do like a side-by-side comparison. Is Fable Bethesda?
No, it's Lionhead Studios, Microsoft.
Okay. I loved Fable. But yeah, apparently they're the same game.
They're doing a new one. One that doesn't require a Kinect or, suck.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. I kind of didn't enjoy Fable 2 enough to continue playing it. Nor 3. Like, I loved Fable 1.
Fable 1 was fantastic. I did enjoy Fable 2.
You know, here's how I would play Fable. Okay, this is how I want them to make my video games from now on if they want me to have an open sandbox. Okay? Make it like a D&D intro adventure to a sandbox. Like, your entire fucking storyline is like over in like a weekend.
Huh.
Like, beat the game in a weekend, and then then they open up the sandbox to you.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, it's just full of side missions and shit. Like, maybe the whole point of the video game is taking over, like a mob game. You're taking over the city. You take over the city in the first 20 minutes, and then it's all side quests and missions and collectibles. Just, like, make the main game the intro to how to use your shit. And if that was, like, 12 hours worth of gameplay, followed by infinite amount of sandbox, I'd be down.
I'm trying to think of what game that sounds like. Oh, right.
Black
Minecraft.
Flag.
But the problem with Minecraft is that it doesn't tell you what the main story is.
Yeah, which I'm not okay with either. Which is why I didn't play Minecraft.
Here's hoping it's good. I don't like Fable 2, never played 3. Fallout 3, it went from me taking a test, becoming a chaplain, killed everyone. We lost half of your comment because of how...
Arnold Advar scored touchdown!
But I think I get what you're saying. Excuse me. But I mean, at least with Fallout 3, they gave you DLC that apologized for the shitty ending.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I am playing through Total War. Well, let me rephrase that. I have started playing Total War,
Warhammer.
but I haven't played it in a while.
Oh, and Will, just to give you an idea of how big of a Fallout fan I am, I've given them their third last chance now to improve 76, which I still play daily.
Oh, you chose bad moral decisions.
Nuked a town. It was interesting. Oh, nuking the town sometimes just the more fun way to go.
All right,
The Sweet and Tenpenny Tower is really nice.
To our beloved viewers, we have one more game in us, and it's going to be a recorded game. So please tell us what races you want us to play. before. If you have a team
just
you have played,
ask someone what their favorite
or if your
race
team is on the PlayStation Network and you got an interesting game, like feel free to shout it out. But in the meantime, we'll start going through menus. So what is there anything that you're
Super Nachos. Sorry, I thought the question was about snacks later.
No, I'm full up for Super Nachos. Are you talking about the ice cream Super Nachos? Because we don't have the ingredients for that.
I don't think we have the ingredients for the savory food either.
What we need is what we need for that is, you know what we need is
the Amazons.
One of those flat waffle makers.
Oh, one of the ones like they use where they start to curl it up so you can make the cone.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, because that's exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to make sure you get one of the waffle irons that has the really shallow grate on it, because the big ones are too thick.
Yeah. And
wait, why high elf?
Why not?
All right.
I mean, if you got another option for me.
No.
Hey, you know what? Actually, I still want to see.
We only got 4 options.
I still want to see. I still want to see something get thrown.
Oh, like a goblin or little person.
And we haven't seen goblins get thrown in a while, so like we keep hoping for it. They're not happening. Oh, there's a 3-0.
Yeah. Probably the only one that won't be a concession.
Well, let's hope.
I heard something interesting this week.
What was that?
I heard...
Subscribe. We do this every
Monday night.
9:30, 9 o'clock. One of the two.
Somewhere around there. Pacific.
Know what we're saying?
I heard an interesting rumor. Blood Bowl 4 is entering pre-production.
I'm sorry, you say Blood Bowl 4?
Blood Bowl 4.
Can you confirm this rumor?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I'm lying.
Ah! Fuck!
You were really hoping that I was going to be able to prove.
Well, I'm like, they haven't even given us 3. I mean, they've given us, what, another trailer? Thank you very much.
3 is coming out.
I'm not watching trailers.
They're already entering the planning phase for Blood Bowl 4. Apparently, they're going to try to release it once every 2 years.
Like Madden?
No. Madden releases every year.
Yeah, I'm aware.
This is different. It's once every 2 years. French goblins, eh?
Oh.
I can't tell if they're named names.
Well, we can't tell that until the game actually starts.
Well, I mean, if it's in French, I don't know what French names are. I mean, except like this.
Oh, they got a bomber? Alright, so we got a pogoer, we got a chainsaw, we got a bombardier. Oh, we got a whole fun team.
Bombardier.
We got a whole team of goblins.
But names?
I don't know. Somebody is playing on a foreign account.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're named.
Could not tell either way, because we do not speak French. So we cannot tell you if those are French goblin names or somebody else's. What are you doing?
These are blue feet, so let's see here.
Do you think they are named after different types of ducks? Quack. Quack. There's your ball. Oh, good. The weather's nice.
It's always nice this time of year.
Okay. Give me the controller now. Sit back. The game is starting. You have not found out by now.
Well, it's hard to read. They put it in such small font.
Yes, I'm aware. Oh, good. She's got block. That helped.
Bug mutt. That is definitely not a... That sounds pre-generated.
Pre-generated as fuck.
AF.
It is harder to name your character. Oh, and reroll time. Nope. Bounce.
We're gonna need that reroll later.
You know what?
What are they gonna do? Throw a goblin? Are they gonna throw a goblin?
I don't think they have the range.
Doesn't matter if they have the range. You just got to throw it over the back line, hope it stands up.
No. They simply... Oh, yep. Holy shit.
Is he gonna make it?
Oh, and...
He's...
No.
Oh, reroll that.
Reroll. That's a... Nope,
Oh.
you let it go.
He's only down. That's good. That means next turn he can jump up and run after it.
Well, chainsaw backfired.
This is just not the goblin's day.
Are you kidding me? He got a goblin behind enemy lines.
Let's see if his opponent fouls him.
That's a pretty successful goblin toss, honestly.
He's not dead.
That's what makes it successful.
Nor is he stunned. Ha, ha. You know, Stunty's a thing, right? It's just going to be all like the zoop.
Troll down.
If I name a character, it's usually Rowan. Because Rowan is a tree with many branches. And a big pair of acorns.
I do not understand the cultural reference, but the acorn joke I got. Pass?
Pass. Nope.
Fail.
Worst passer ever.
Yeah, even the troll managed to at least get the goblin there. It was the
Yeah,
goblin's own fault. The goblin failed the landing.
Oh,
no. Oh, nope, that worked.
Nope.
Are we going to get a reroll out of that?
Yeah, he's got other shit to do this turn.
This is quite a fucked up round. I love watching goblins.
Ooh, is he going to throw another one? He could throw another one.
No, he stood up the troll.
Oh.
The Amazons knocked the troll down.
Right.
Which is a feat in and of itself this early in a game.
Ah. A blue feat.
And they'll push.
Nope.
No, he's
Leave
gonna
him
get
there.
the fuck out of there. Just like him. Except he's gonna...
Really?
GFI on the ball.
Oh.
Oh!
Almost.
I would call that a successful turn.
I would call that a waste of resources.
Not me.
We need an intern to bring us sandwiches.
That ball is definitely harder for the Amazons to
that's-
get back than it was.
We definitely got to find a place to do a 24-hour Monday Night Blood Bowl telethon now.
So that an intern can bring us sandwiches?
Yes!
You know what? You make it happen, I'll be there.
We'll do an We'll see if we can get an unpaid intern first.
You make it happen, I'll be there.
Hey, oh wait, no, that's only 18. They'd have to be 21.
Now we got...
20 or 1-year-olds can be desperate for work experience, right? For college.
You think they're gonna put this on their resume?
If they are a communications major, they might. There we go. And that's how you America up getting yourself an unpaid intern.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna pay you with exposure.
No, experience. We can't afford exposure. We need it.
Bomb chucking!
Chuck LeBon. Oh!
Well,
Oh!
sometimes you injure your own goblins with your bomb. It is a thing that happens.
And he picks it up. Oh,
You
that
know
would have
what?
bounced if he hadn't blown up his own guy.
You know what? A bomb of beer with star player points would probably actually pretty deadly. I'm thinking about making a bombardier and making it my thrower. Is there a rule that says they can't hold the ball?
I believe so. I believe there is a rule against it.
I'll have to check on that. Because that would be awesome.
I feel like they don't... There you go. I was worried they didn't know how stunty works.
The Amazons? Amazons aren't stunty.
No, the goblins were. I was worried they weren't going to pick up the ball and run with it.
Oh shit, they got really far out there.
Yeah. They did a pickup, a pass, and then they ran the ball.
Speaking of which, I actually had a thought in the car today.
I had one of those. Please tell me yours.
So the dump off skill in the new Blood Bowl,
Yes.
you put dump off on a character and you have 3 ball movement actions you can do a turn. You can dump off. Sorry, not dump off. Fumblerooski.
So,
Fumblerooski, if you give it to your thrower, gives you 3 ball actions a turn. Because Fumblerooski allows you to drop the ball and then continue your movement, allowing another piece to pick it up. So I can take my thrower with the ball, I can I can Fumblerooski, I can drop it in front of the gutter runner, move my thrower into a tagging position or wherever. Gutter runner picks up the ball, hands it off to another gutter runner. That gutter runner runs the ball up and then throws the ball to another gutter runner.
I feel like it's unnecessary, but it could definitely be a great way to do a one-turn touchdown.
I mean, it wouldn't be a one-turn touchdown. It would be a setup touchdown. But I could take the ball literally from end zone to end zone that way with very few dangerous dice rolls. In fact, I don't think any of those dice rolls is higher than a 3-up. Even that throw. No, that might be a 4-up. I might have to have the thrower. I'd have to practice it to get the thrower at the right particular part of that journey. Or you know what? Giving Fumblerooski to a gutter runner and having that gutter runner be the receiver. I mean, the one that catches the ball. Because then he could Fumblerooski it to the thrower, then the thrower gets to throw it to the gutter runner.
Right.
Which hands off to the gutter runner, which scores. Yeah, no.
I hope we get more than just 2.
I never would have discovered that had we not played sevens.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Being forced to take random skills really teaches you a shit ton about the game. I mean, unless you end up taking the stupidest shit ever all the time.
He gets to keep his ball and chain guy?
Yeah. He had bribes. Also, I don't think the ball and chain is an illegal weapon. The chainsaw was.
No, ball and chain is, too.
He must have bribed. Can you throw the ball and chain guy?
Nope.
Oh, he doesn't have the right stuff. Yeah, he doesn't have the right stuff.
So, were the others sent off?
I will find out in a second. Hi, Tekk. Who gets... Oh, shit. Did it just bounce off of him?
Yeah.
Didn't even know that was an option.
It's in the sideline. Yep.
Yeah, didn't have enough bribes for all of them.
Poor La Bamba.
Well, honestly, the Bamba did injure out one of the teammates. If you're going to take anybody out, it's going to be him.
Honestly, if I was going to take anyone out, it'd be one of the cheerleaders.
Not an option this time?
Well, yeah, number one, they don't really exist.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, it was nice having the... You going to do anything with him? No?
He's trying.
He's trying. Oh, you know what? That random movement can be a killer sometimes, can it? Because that's what we call a whiff.
Oh, he's still got the troll. It looks like he's going to do a troll blitz.
Mm-hmm.
A control blitz.
So there's a reason why Goblin are tier 4. Because you really got to know what the fuck you're doing to play him. Because shit like that can happen to you.
And now he's risking more of his guys.
Yeah, because that's a very dangerous place to have your hammer just chilling.
That is. Oh.
On the other hand, I don't think it's going to matter much, because, you know, let's just pop that bitch out of the danger zone.
Weird flex, but okay.
You know what? I've pulled off stupider rolls and succeeded.
I guess my point is I don't see the point of doing that. Let his special guy.
No, you see, the thing is that where, if you, let me describe. So that right there. So where he was right there with the goblin, you had the Amazon that was right there and another one on the ground right there. That thing can hit them on the ground, and if it does injury rolls. That was actually a smart play.
Okay.
Because that was a 2 out of 3 chance that it was going to go through one of those Amazons. And honestly, it did anyways. That was a reroll, right, though? Not that high. They did actually have to reroll that, because the skull.
Oh, the Amazons did, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Meanwhile...
That's why I was confused why they were doing a 3-up.
Meanwhile, we got a foul and a stun. Not caught. Good job. Turn 7. You know they can score.
Oh, the goblins?
Oh, God, yeah.
Of course.
That pogo is going to end somebody's day.
He can leap up. They've got decent movement. For being completely and utterly ridiculous.
Now, the thing I don't think the goblin coaches thought of, because I don't think a lot of coaches have thought of this, but those Amazons are clustered, and those goblins are finicky in the air. I mean, odds are, if you throw a goblin, you're going to hit an Amazon. I mean, yeah, you're going to have to do an injury roll on your own dude, but it's not a turnover.
How is that goblin not thrown up?
They don't have stomachs.
Okay.
They're mushrooms.
Got a KO out of it.
They feed themselves on water. You see, he didn't throw one. You totally could have used one as a missile.
No, he's going to brute force his way through. I mean, goblins function like footballs with limbs, so you would correct.
I know, I've done it with halflings. I once built a team where I had 1 tree and 15 halflings, and all I did every round was chuck a halfling at opponent's pieces.
Shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done that. Now
hey, Amazons, free ball.
Hey, look, Amazon's going to take that ball and score on you.
They might actually.
Oh, they will.
The only way they're going to...
Oh, they can't. They don't have anybody in scoring position. Never mind. Oh. Dead goblin.
Apothecary?
Level 1. No, it's a level 1 goblin. Who apothecaries the level 1 goblin?
Emotional people.
Turn 8.
Smack. Although that goblin could probably get up, pick up the ball, and run. I mean, they might need a reroll for it that they don't have.
That would be a shame.
A Shame-Gra-La.
Shame-Gra-La?
Shame-Gra-La.
I don't want to go there. That sounds like a very terrible place to live. Holy crap. Twice?
Yep.
Well, he got the knockout.
He might not have the bribe to bring him back next half.
That's okay. He's definitely got his use. 2 knockouts? That's statistically 1 Amazon not getting up at the next drive. Mathematically speaking, that's pretty fucking good.
There we go.
Are you going to make it?
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, please
Come on.
make it.
Oh!
well. I am stunned that didn't work.
I'm not surprised, but still, part of me wanted to see it.
Interesting thought.
Yes, it is.
If I have an illegal weapon on the field,
Right?
and my opponent knocks it out,
Sure.
if it's not there at the end of the drive, can
Does
it
it
come back into play when it wakes up?
The real question is, can a KO'd goblin be sent off?
Yes. I do not know. Mostly because the rulebook is somewhere else, and I do not feel like looking it up. But it's an interesting thought.
Oh, I know where the books are now.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
locked in the glass cabinet behind us that I don't want to get up and unlock and reach into to grab.
Oh,
Especially since the rule book in there is the old one.
Did you put them in there from coming back from con?
No.
Then they're in the con bag.
You grabbed the 2016 rules?
No, I didn't. I just forgot to
That's
bring...
what I'm saying.
I just forgot to bring the Death Zone 7s. Oh, the 2016 rules for this. Yeah, which was locked in the glass cabinet.
Yes.
Yes. Fair point.
I did forget about the new one, the 2020 rules that are in the blue bag on the floor, but it's too far away.
Nice! Yes, but what is the rule now?
I don't know. The book is in the bag too far away. I can't reach it from here.
Oh.
See, we'd be able to do this if we had a telethon to raise funds to pay for an unpaid intern.
There's a hole in the bucket.
I don't think so.
There's a 67% catch. You gonna make it? You gonna make it? Just don't roll a 2. You rolled a 1, didn't you? No, you rolled a 2. You rolled a 1, and then you re-rolled and you rolled a 2. You just needed a 3.
You just had one job, Gary.
I met up with an old friend of mine for a game of Risk at con. And every time he tried to take one of my countries, I had one dude there and I just kept rolling 6s. And every time I rolled like a 4, he couldn't beat a 3. Like, it was only 2 of us playing, and we each had like 30 dudes.
Someone fired the Easter cannon and gave me an egg, but it's empty.
Speaking of which, I have to go to the grocery store tomorrow to see if there's any extra Easter candy.
Oh yeah, Peeps.
And we live in a small enough town that I might be able to find some.
And Peeps.
Mm-hmm.
We could set up a... Okay, now this would be fun. Have like a $5 entry and get people in to do peep jousting.
Like,
Like a tournament.
Like, go to the thrift store, get an old microwave.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Get an old trophy.
everybody pay $5, you get a thing of please stop interacting.
I was trying to give it back. Oh, sorry.
Everybody pays like $10, you get a thing of Peeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome. What would the winner get?
Well, see, part of it is
The winner gets to take home the microwave.
No, the trophy. You get one of the little thrown out trophies that are at the like the thrift store. Yeah, you put a piece of tape over the name and you write their name.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Turn 10. Let's see if the goblins can score.
That's a great use of leftover holiday peeps.
Except, okay. No, but I want to eat the Peeps, and I don't want to microwave them because I think that will ruin them. And I don't want to. The reason why I've never microwaved a Peep is because I would rather eat the Peeps.
Right, no, these peeps would be bought for peep jousting. Peeps for eats would be bought for eats.
Yeah, but I would want to eat the peep jousting Peeps and be upset that people are peep jousting my candy.
Well, no, see, that's why it's their candy, and for the tournament, you will have your candy that you can eat.
I wonder if I can order that candy from my candy supplier.
Huh. Hey, you got any leftovers in the warehouse? Make me a deal, I'll buy in bulk.
God, it would just be. Oh, that would be an Easter. That would be a great. That would be a great
That's
Easter
a good tomorrow
Sunday.
phone call.
An Easter Sunday sale. Everybody, because I'm not going to that convention anymore, so I'll be work on Easter Sunday, and we can just do like, and the mall is closed, so we can just do peep jousting.
Candy dealer.
Everybody just shows up and like pays
the entry.
Yeah, pays the entry, and if your peeps win, then you win the grand prize of an old like tennis trophy or something. Yeah. Or a bag of candy corn, like a big giant bag of candy corn.
No, you got to get one of the Zachary's candy corns because they come in a tub.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, if when they open it, it just pops out as one solid candy corn piece.
So apparently, I think it's you that told me this. Candy corn is a honey-based candy, which is why
Traditionally,
which is why it tastes so weird. So long as I'm getting my candy corn from Leg.
I don't know. I don't know any place that does it that way anymore because using confectioner's sugar and high fructose corn syrup seems the way that everyone does it now.
But okay,
because
so
it's cheaper.
I can learn how to do it though because the whole keeping bees thing means
Right.
honey isn't so hard to get. I just have to get more bees.
I wonder what would happen if you just added a little bit of water and like a bag of candy corn and then some yeast.
I'm sorry, say that again. I was high. And I was watching a goblin fly.
Yeast, water, candy corn.
Oh, that sounds like such a terrible idea that now I want to do it.
I figure, you're going to have to get like a food processor to blend up the candy and water well enough that it's solubilized.
You know what? I don't think so. I think if you let it soak long enough, that'll work. Because then the yeast will just do what yeast do.
And you can
It'll
even
take them a while.
Right. And and then at the end of it, if it's too dry or it tastes too watery, you could back sweeten with more dissolved candy corn.
No, I would let that shit
Candy
go.
corn beer.
I would let that shit go completely dry and then age it forever. Do a little dance. Amazon
Get down
on the go.
tonight.
Touchdown for Luffy. Touchdown for Luffy. Oh, I'm not trying to read that name. That shit was French, and I did not pass French class.
I haven't studied the French language since 7th grade. My middle school introduced extracurriculars.
That's a shit ton of down goblins.
And basically, my class was forced to learn intro French
All
through
right.
Muzzy.
Intro!
That was the year
French.
that Star Wars Special Edition was in theaters. And I was really upset because I was too poor to go see one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, yeah.
In the format that it was meant to be seen in.
Like, I'm really happy I got to see Star Wars in theaters again, but at the same time...
I've seen a Star Wars movie in theaters, which is really, really cool. But seeing... God, I think if I only had to pick one...
I was not okay with watching Star Wars be a revisionist on me. I do not like my stories being retold. I do not care if they were flawed.
I want to see the original trilogy in theaters.
Yeah, you're never going to see it again.
Probably not.
Like, those
Okay.
old VHS tapes are the only way to truly watch Star Wars, and you got to find that shit.
No, Disney released the unedited cuts. You can get it on Vudu even.
Oh, all right then.
I have this. Oh God damn it! Fuck.
The original Star Wars. Or as the Ridge Tridge, as I like to call it,
The Ridge Tridge.
Bogmut is stunned. One less goblin on the field, and one less turn for the goblins. Oh shit, that is not healthy. This is not going to end well. I mean, I'm happy the troll is still up, but I don't think he... Oh shit.
I think he's going to throw him again.
I don't think he's going to have the ball long enough to throw him.
AKA the only three that matter.
You know...
I don't discriminate, honestly.
I will say that I did not like the last three films. I felt that the storytelling was flawed. But as far as like this whole debate between the original three and the episodes 1, 2, and 3...
Skulls!
There's a YouTube channel called Movies with Mikey, and I think he put it best, which was, everybody likes Star Wars for their own reasons, and some people prefer 1, 2, and 3 over 4, 5, and 6, and that's because they came out when they were the kind of age where that movie was more important. So,
yeah,
I can be a crotchety ass old man, or I can let people enjoy things. So,
I'm of the between generations. Like, I remember a time when there was no Star Wars films in theaters, and there hadn't been for a long, long ass time.
I was like 20 when Star Wars Episode 1 came out.
Yeah.
I was super fucking excited about that shit. Like, I was stoked as all fuck. And, you know what? Apart from some flaws in it, I actually enjoyed it.
There's some not bad parts, but God, I would cut pod racing out.
I wouldn't. Pod racing was amazing. If the theory about Jar Jar being a Sith Lord was accurate before he dropped it for whatever reason,
right?
If that was true, I think it would have completely redeemed all my problems with the first movie.
I don't want to see him retcon Jar Jar into the role of a Sith Lord.
According to the fan theory, it was never supposed to be the retcon. Him not being evil was the retcon. Which is why he got written out so quickly.
He got written out so quickly because George Lucas intentionally wrote Jar Jar in to be a marketing ploy to attract younger kids in. Like Ewoks.
Yeah, I'm
he
sure.
was supposed to be the prequel Ewok.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Or the prequel Porg if you're under,
That is the official story.
20.
But he had other things he could have added, like pod racing for money and other things like that. But had he been an actual Sith Lord, that would have been really fucking cool.
Wasn't there pod racing on TV in Maz Kanata's bar?
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention that hard.
There was a lot of storyline elements that...
Who the fuck is Maz Kanata and why is she so important?
Oh, they were going to explore that in a later film.
No, fuck that. Don't introduce somebody to who is she? Why is she important? Also, like, the new, Admiral with the red hair? Who is she? Where is she from? Oh,
that's Laura Dern. She's from Jurassic Park.
Okay. When I went back and looked at the second of the so the Disney Star Wars, the second one. I don't remember. I can't even differentiate their names.
The Last Jedi, I think is what it was.
Was it? Sure. The one where, when I went back and I really thought about it, Poe sent 90% of their military straight to their death and had no moment of self-reflection. In a plan that didn't work. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, I can.
And he's supposed to be the hero?
There are no heroes in war. Have you not? Okay.
That's the third touchdown.
Tonight's episode has firmly planted in my mind that the theme is everything wants to be Fallout.
Oh, fuck you and your Fallout.
Because I feel like, I mean, you could describe the newer Star Wars movies in such a way that you would think you were talking about Fallout.
Or maybe they've just made a lot of Fallout games, and at the end of the day, there's only 8 stories told a billion different ways.
I think, like with every major franchise, they have one slogan that they use in every game, and it's really, really old. No matter how many people...
and thus the Fallout boys were born. Now we finally get the... Never mind. That was a failure. Your goblins are failures.
They are.
Turn 16, Blue Feet. We got some punches.
Your mother was a houseplant.
Oh!
Bounce that ball, though.
In the snout. Hello, I would like to punch you from really far away, and that, that works.
Amazons get block. Everyone gets block.
No, only half the team gets blocked. They all get dodge.
It turns out, when you grow up on an island infested with poisonous animals, murderous intelligent life, and lots of dinosaurs, you learn how to block. I have an Amazon team.
Yeah, it's all Wonder Woman.
And her friends.
Other Wonder Woman.
Just because they're women doesn't mean they're all Wonder Woman.
I thought they were all Wonder Woman.
No.
Things.
Well, they're from the set, yeah, but...
No, I thought they were all different versions of Wonder Woman things.
No.
Like, I thought you had, like, different comic book costumes. But all
No.
different Wonder Women.
No.
Oh, then I just don't remember very well. Oh. Well, that's tonight's show.
Yes.
I'm Ginger Jesus.
I'm Maze. This is our third episode on?
Second episode on YouTube.
Wow.
And we thank you very much for watching and checking us out. We'll be back next Monday at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time to watch more Blood Bowl and shoot more shit.
Shoot some shit, watch some Blood Bowl.
We'll be talking about the OrKK next week because we're going to start up...
OrKK, Tekk,
I need
coming
to
in
get-
2 days.
Yeah, I need to get in
2
on it.
days.
Yeah, 2 days. Holy shit.
Well,
All right.
technically 1 because, I mean, it's going to be tomorrow in an hour.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Well, good night,
That's
y'all.
how calendars work.
Good night,